It's going to be hard for Jay-Z to have them father-daughter conversations. It's going to be hard for him to talk about the birds and the bees. Blue Ivy, 15, 16 years old, the same way Foxy Brown was. The same way Beyonce allegedly was when they met. It's all different types of allegations about Jay-Z, and that's the reason why he allegedly had a nervous breakdown, sitting in the hospital right now looking crazy. His family and friends trying to determine if the rumor's true or false. Beyonce don't trust him with the kids like that no more, allegedly. Everybody talking. People don't want him to come to the family reunion. He said a lot of things in his lyrics that got a lot of people confused. But if you ask me, Destiny's Child, when Beyonce was only 16 years old, made the rape anthem. Talking about you be saying no, 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 when it's really yes, 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 yes. No means no. And if the rumors are true that Beyonce met Jay-Z when she was only 16 years old and she was singing songs like this about Jay-Z, it's a possibility that he the victim, but people don't want to hear his side of the story, and that's why he allegedly had a nervous breakdown. We about to talk about this man, but before we do, y'all need to do me a favor. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification button. I got so much love for y'all. Without further ado, we got to get into this news. Jay-Z got handed a bench slap in a scathing ruling that sends a powerful message to lawyers. And the powerful message is, regardless of how much money your client got, if they trying to put a black face over the Epstein case, you gonna have to step aside and let them do that. Because there's some very powerful billionaires that don't want they face in all of this mess. And they turning this into a circus. Jay-Z and Diddy, they like the Ringling brothers. They would rather have Diddy's blackface instead of Epstein. And Lord knows they rather have big lip, big nose Jay-Z in the news instead of having these multi-billionaires in the news with these allegations that been coming out as of late. They bench slapped his ass. He gonna have to sit on the bench, even though his lawyer already proved that the Jane Doe is phony baloney. Jay-Z wasn't even in the place where they said she was at. In order for these allegations to take place, they would have had to get it on in 15 minutes so she can get all the way back to Rochester, New York the same night after the VMAs. None of it made no sense. But now, Jay-Z got some beautiful young ladies in his family. His daughter's coming of age. And they say a part of the reason why he had a nervous breakdown is because Blue about to be going to prom. What the hell he gonna say? How he gonna give her a curfew when he was out all night in the studio with Foxy Brown when she was 14 years old, allegedly? How he gonna have the right to tell her anything about them boys or them men when he accused of doing things with underage girls? That's like Michael Myers trying to tell his kids to do the right thing. That's like Jason Voorhees talking about put the knife down, son. There's a better way. That's like Freddy Krueger trying to raise his kids right. Jay-Z ain't got no parental advisory for none of his kids with stuff like this out there in the news. And that's a part of the reason why he allegedly had a nervous breakdown. You got older men that changed their life around, gave their life to the Lord. Now that they older, they too old to be freaking off. They too old to be rolling with the devil. You got to have stamina to be evil. These men done got old and changed their ways. Jay-Z making movies about the Lord. He got a couple of Jesus films out there and people ain't trying to give him his props like he ain't trying to push a positive narrative. Diddy changed his name to Brother Love. He all about spreading love, unity, and peace. And now they suffering. And that's why they having mental breakdowns, because it's like, Lord, when I come to you, that's when I start having all these troubles. But when they was with the devil, it seemed like they couldn't be stopped. It's a possibility Jay-Z not going to be a billionaire at the end of 2025 because he got to pay them lawyers. He got to pay them accusers. He got to pay all these people on top of his bills. Ain't no money going to be coming in because people ain't going to want to do business with him no more because of the allegations is out there. This is all bad news. And I wonder how come everybody else get to change and be a part of the Lord. But when these brothers try to change and do the right thing, that's when it seemed like all hell break loose.
What do you think Jay-Z stands for now?
Well, it's obviously they've been controlled by Satanism. I mean, I'm not really scared to say that. We all know Luciferians, Freemasons, and all occult knowledge that was drugged up from Egypt have now surfaced itself in American society. And if you actually dig through the raps, like as I have, before it was all about partying, popping bottles. But when you listen to it again with a new ear, obviously they're not serving the same that I am. And that's what makes us enemies, that I stand for a completely different doctrine, a completely different nation, and a completely different truth than he does. I don't have any materialism attached to my spirit or soul anymore. I don't have fornication attached to my spirit anymore. I mean, I just got engaged July. So my life is completely different from how I was with women in the early 2000s. And I think that is the difference in itself of being evolved with Rockaware has made me see something completely different, and knowing who his allegiance is with is not the Most High God. And we all know, Satan rules this realm.
All of us got different relationships with women than we had back in the early 2000s. Lord knows I do. I was a fool with it back in the early 2000s. Times done changed. Can't be like that no more. Well, you can, but you're going to be broke just like I was way back then if I continue to live that way, man. If you want to be smart about it, you be smart about it. If this man was able to change, who to say Jay-Z hasn't been able to change? And he did. He's a parent now. He got kids to where he got to lead by example. Ain't no way he could be the man that he was back in the day. And he was a motherfucker back in the day. Look at this, y'all.
I wasn't in the ad
Right.
because of Jay-Z and them was putting it together. Mm-hmm. So I think they still harbor some energy towards me.
You think you were purposely left out of the ad?
No.
Okay.
I don't think. I think that they were saying the NFL has some issues with me that I don't know what those issues are. Like, what is the issue?
I hit the homie, the big homie Jay-Z, right? And he pulled up on me and he said, the white guy called for 50 Cent. So I said, who's the white guy? I'm digging this Jimmy Iovine. And he said, no, Eminem called directly for 50. And he said,
That's his guy.
He said, I can't do it if I can't bring 50 up.
Right? And I'm like, that's when I start saying crazy stuff because I look and I go, oh, that's your big homie, right?
While he's often celebrated as a business mogul and legend, some argue that Jay-Z's climb to the top is littered with shady deals, questionable partnerships, and backdoor maneuvers that have left many feeling scammed. From controversial streaming service rollouts to accusations of exploiting artists, Jay's business tactics have raised plenty of eyebrows and sparked debates. Today, we'll dive into how the self-proclaimed businessman might either be the slickest hustler in the game or the biggest scammer hip-hop has ever seen. Sean.
You ain't gonna get to no $1 billion being a damn choir boy. He got kids now. Why can't he leave something to his family for them to enjoy? There's plenty of people that got rich doing what they had to do in order to get rich, and it ain't always right. But we talking about sexual allegations. Jay-Z ain't never been no sex symbol. People gag at the thought of him being butt naked with Beyonce. So what y'all think they got to say about him being with a Jane Doe? Don't nobody give a damn about Jay-Z being with Casper? At least show us what the heifer look like. And regardless, as fine as Beyonce is, and people don't want to imagine him with his own wife, why are people so concerned about him allegedly being with some chick from Alabama with cowboy boots on? Somebody make it make sense to me. Now, if Jay-Z was a hunk or a stud or even had a six-pack back in the day, I can understand why people would be touched and in their feelings. He ain't no Trey Songz. He did songs with R. Kelly, but he ain't no Kels. Jay-Z ain't never did no workout video. He ain't Sean T. The nigga Sean Carter. If anything, Beyonce is responsible for him becoming a freak because people ain't know this part. And I ain't making no excuses for this man, but look, according to Jay-Z, during his 2007 interview with Charlie Rose, he met Beyonce 10 years ago in 1997, which means she was 16 and he was 28 years old, yo. In another interview from 2007, Jay-Z said he noticed Beyonce as soon as she started recording. She was 16 when she released her first single, No, 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 with Destiny's Child. And if you ask me, that song was for Jay-Z. All of them lyrics was a young girl enticing the older man. Now y'all gonna have to bear with me because we gotta go through these lyrics, man. She said, you be saying no, 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 when it's really yes, 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 yes. So she was giving him mixed signals. He telling her, no, B, I'm good, I'm good. But no to her means yes. In his mind, he trying to figure out how the hell he gonna deal with a young B. She said, boy, I know you want me. I could see it in your eyes. But you keep on fronting. You won't say what's on your mind. So he got a history with Foxy Brown. She know that. Her father know that. Matthew knows put her up to the test allegedly. Cause each and every time you're near me, you give me signs. But when I ask you what's the deal, you hold it all inside. That's because he know better. His mind telling him no, but his body telling him yes. This a remake to a nasty, perverted R. Kelly song that Beyonce was singing about Jay-Z. The same way Aaliyah was talking about age ain't nothing but a number. This is Beyonce's version of that song for Jay-Z, man. She said, if you want to be with me, you got to keep it real. Tell me what's going on. Tell me how you feel. Because, boy, I know you want me just as much as I want you. To come and get my love. It's all here for you. So she wanted this man the whole time. Now, this is wrong because they got kids. How they going to sit down and talk to their daughter about boys and girls and men and women and all this type of stuff when they got a history like this, man? She said, if you keep acting this way, you're going to lose my love. I ain't got no time to play. You better hurry up. And Jay-Z like, damn, I figure you got time. You still got all these years ahead of you. But she was rushing that man. Because every time I come around and cruise around your way, I see you on the corner, but you don't know what to say. And when I walk up to you, babe, you seem so shy. What's the problem, baby? Never had a girl like I can see right through you. And you know you want to be mine. So get your act together, because you're running out of time. She working his ass. She was working him, man. Y'all know Jay-Z. He a shy kind of fella. He ain't all out there in the public. He playing the cut. Here come Beyonce again. Oh, damn. She all up on me. Her father sent her over with a bottle. Oh, damn. Every time he come around, she up on him. No matter how many times he told her no. In her mind, it was yeah, 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 yeah. Now he being accused of doing some things that I don't believe he did. But the public gonna take Beyonce word over his word if she ever had to go to trial against her own husband, even though you got rhetoric like this out there in the media. Now I know I don't say it too much and made people feel uncomfortable, but I hate to see a brother down and out like this, especially when he allegedly had a nervous breakdown. You would have one too if they had rumors like this about you in the news. And there they go. His beautiful family. He got beautiful young daughters, man. I don't believe Jay-Z ever did any of them things that they're accusing him of doing, man. He got a lyric where he said, I've been sinning since you've been playing with Barbies and Kennens. You can't change a player's game in the ninth inning. And it's ironic that he said that lyric and his daughter in the game at the ninth inning with a Barbie in her hand. Damn, Jay-Z. All that stuff is catching up. He a father now. I like them shoes. Why they ain't wearing Beyonce shoes? Where his S.A.T Carters? They want us to buy the shit, but they ain't even wearing the shits, man. Where her blue Ivy Park Edition Adidas at? That ain't right. Until we see them wear the shoes, that's when we gonna wear the shoes. Y'all need to let me know how y'all feel about this in the comment section. Like I said, I don't like speaking on people, kids. I got love for Jay-Z and his family. Blue gonna be all right. Cause y'all don't know it, but I pray for Jay-Z and his family, man. And I really, really hope that he get through this because they said the only reason why they continuing with the trial is because of the public interest. Since the public's so interested, they gonna make a spectacle out of this so people can tune in and watch the videos and they get the ad revenue and all that stuff, man. I don't know if Jay-Z had a nervous breakdown or not, but that showed what they talking about. And I pray that's not the case, man. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comment section real quick. Cause y'all members, y'all join the channel. We a family. OTF, we all we got. GMB, I'm talking about Maggie, Tonya G, the homie A&R executive producer Gage Gore in the building. Did I mention Tonya G? Sammy is in the building and everybody else watching. Got so much love for y'all, man. I only need y'all to do one more thing. Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want.
Subscribe to my channel if that's what you want. But if that's not what you like, then you must be a punk. Hold on now, here we go. Who is this girl? She got that junk in her trunk. Baby girl, back it up, poke out your rump. It's S.A.T that you want, and my music hit so hard.